You would think we had all gotten to the point where we learned that you can't believe everything you read on the internet. And last week, as things were happening and Robinhood was stopping people from buying GameStop stock, people started circulating screenshots of emails that GameStop or that Robinhood was automatically selling their stock. Even though they didn't want it sold, they were selling their stock. And those were all scams. It wasn't true. Robinhood was not actually selling people stock against their will, but it whipped people into a further frenzy. So then when it came out that Robinhood was blocking people from buying shares at behest of the hedge funds, people believed it. Well, I mean, after all, they're forcibly making people sell their stock. So of course they're doing this. Well, none of it turns out to be true. Concurrently, you've got the people who are mad at Robinhood for legitimate reasons. They have legitimate reason to be mad, and Robinhood screwed it up. They started out by telling people they were doing it for their own good, when in reality it was that Robinhood didn't have enough money in the bank. They didn't want to admit they didn't have enough money in the bank to cover all the trades, so they were telling people they were doing it for their own good. They should have been honest, and that's part of the key here, is always be honest up front. And instead, now they're having to admit the fact of the matter is they really didn't have the money in the bank to cover all the trades. And they had to go borrow multiple billions of dollars to cover everybody's trades. So Robinhood essentially they've got to deposit money into a federal account, a federally insured account. When you make a trade, it takes 2 days for the trade to resolve. Robinhood has to put money into an account during those 2 days in case you wind up not having the money and you can't make good on your trade. Well, so many people were trading on Robinhood. Robinhood didn't have the money to put into the deposited account to cover the trades. And so they had to scale down the amount of trades you could make. And the rumor started after people started circulating screenshots saying Robinhood was forcibly selling their stock, which turns out not to be true. The rumor started that Robinhood was making all of its trades through Catalyst Securities, which there's also a hedge fund owned by Catalyst, which the same guy owns. And undoubtedly, that guy put pressure on Robinhood to stop him from allowing the trades. And they've all denied it. The SEC and the Congress is going to look into it. If there's a paper trail, there's a paper trail, but I highly doubt there's a paper trail. It actually makes a lot of sense to me that Robinhood didn't have the amount of money in the bank to cover the trades in escrow. And so they had to slow down people's trades. The amount of trading was ferocious. But so many people want someone to blame when something doesn't go their way, and the easy explanations oftentimes can't go. So you know what Occam's razor is? Occam's razor is a logical tool, essentially, that typically it's the easiest answer that explains things. And I've been staggeringly dumbfounded at the number of people who, when it comes to the election, their use of Occam's razor is not that Donald Trump lost, but that the easier explanation is that it was stolen, that there was a massive conspiracy of Democrats to target certain states that were known to be swing states in order to steal the election in key counties to ensure that Donald Trump lost, as opposed to people voted for Biden. No, the easier explanation is the elaborate conspiracy to steal the vote. How does it work? How does reason work? People want someone to blame when they don't get their way. I am sure if Robinhood or if GameStop stock crashes now to $7, there will be hell to pay for somebody, as opposed to maybe you shouldn't have sold all of your money or taken all of your money and put it in GameStop stock to make a fortune because you believe people on the internet that it was going to go up to $1 bajillion.